Who else assisted Michelle to organize the board? Now you have to answer this in a complete sentence. Who else assisted? You know what? Let's do something else. Who assists in giving out the lunches? Who assists in giving out the lunches at lunchtime? Who does that? Timothy does that. Who assists Timothy, Eric?
This captain assists.
Who? Who actually helps Timothy? Let's do Elaine. Who assists Timothy? Okay, give yourself a tip. So Vanessa assists Timothy to distribute the lunches. Alright, that's about it for me. Boys and girls, for your quiz on Friday, you will be responsible for the letters. You will also be responsible for some of these words. Not all of these words. These words are to help you to read, to better understand reading the article when we're reading. We have to choose, I want 6 words that we will be responsible for on our quiz this Friday. We have 15 here. Which 6 are the most important? Do you want to consider quizzing on Friday? Now you have to raise your hand. You want to think about which word. We need to make sure we know what it means. We need to explain why we should learn it over other words. Yo-yo, which is one word we should choose?
Organizations.
Organizations, good. Now, we just talked about organizations, what this means, right? What word do you see in organizations? Organize. And to organize means to what? Group or to? Arrange, good. So we can group and we can arrange things. Is it a person?
No, it's a group.
It's a group, in fact. It's a thing. It's a group that assists or...
Many people.
Yes, an organization. Yes, indeed. Many people, perhaps, or even just 2. All right? Why is this important to learn? Why is this word important? Give yourself a tick. Why should we have organizations? Why is that one of our 6 words? Why should we learn that? Why don't we learn dumplings instead? Why? Travis is thinking. Why is it more important to learn about organizations? Why is this an important word to learn? Yo-yo, anyone? Why should we learn this word? Dexter? Useful. For what? Useful when... compare it with dumplings. Why is it more useful than dumplings? Which word do you think you will see more often? Yes?
When we organize something, so we can use this word.
Excuse me?
When we organize something, so we can use organization.
Give yourself a tip. Okay. So maybe we will be using this a lot. You are already members of many organizations right here, right?
Yes.
So you might see this word a lot, which is why perhaps we should learn it. What's another word we should learn? We're choosing 6 words that we're responsible for. Carrie. Trustworthy. Okay. So why are we learning trustworthy? We know you should what? Yes, Yo-Yo.
We know this word is I can believe people, and we are believe people. We can use this word and tell them.
Good. Okay, give yourself a tick. It's a good adjective to describe people. Who is trustworthy? Who is untrustworthy? Who is not worth trusting? Is everyone here trustworthy? Can I trust you to do your homework?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. So this is a good way to describe people. Worth trusting. We should learn that so we can call each other that. You want to be called trustworthy, right? It's a good word to use. What's another word? Yes, Keith. Personality. Give yourself a tick. Again, we're talking about person, quality. Right? John, what is one of your personal qualities? If people have to describe you, how would they describe you? You are what? How do you describe yourself? Me, I am talkative. Sometimes I'm punitive. That is, I like to punish people. What about you? What are you? Think about it. Why is this word important to learn? Think about this. Why is this word important to learn? We're almost done. You're doing a great job. We're almost done. Why is personality important to learn? Why is this word important? Just because we don't know what the word means and now we know? I mean, that's okay too. Just give me a reason. Why should we learn this word rather than turnip cake? Why? Yes, Vanessa. Because it is difficult to what? To learn. Why is it difficult to learn? It's a long word. Give yourself a 10. Why else, Timothy?
Because it is a delicious food.
Oh, we should learn turnip cake because it's delicious. Okay, hold on. We'll talk about turnip cake. Hold on. We're gonna talk. Hold on. Yes, Yo-Yo.
Personality is what you can help you to learn what this people is.
Okay, so knowing this will help you to understand what these are, right? Help you to understand people. Okay, hold on. Let me just take care of this. Personality, trustworthy, organizations, turnip cake. So Timothy says it's a delicious word. That's why we should learn it. Is that okay?
No.
I don't know. I leave it up to you. Give me another word then. If you don't like turnip cake, what should we learn? And why should we learn it, Keith? I'll get to you next, Aaron. Huh? Military. Okay. Why should we learn military? Give yourself a tick. Why? Why is it important to learn about military? Does Hong Kong have a military?
No.
No. What is a military, by the way? It is an... Now raise your hand. Okay, Dexter. It is an organization that does what? What does it organize? Okay, John. It organizes war. It organizes killing. Yes, give yourself a tick. So, the military is an organization. What do they put together? They put together killing. They put soldiers together and they put soldiers and guns together and then they start killing. That is what a military is. What do? They organize the killing of people. Alright? Why is this word important to learn? Yes, Yo-Yo.
There may be some military is not people want the king or the soldier. So someone told them to do this.
Yes. But even though the soldiers might not want to be there, they're still being assembled, right, and organized. It's still an organization, a killing organization. All right? So why is this word important to learn? Hong Kong doesn't have one. Why is it important to learn this? Now you have to raise your hand. Why is this important to learn this word? We're almost done. Need one more word after this. Yo-Yo.
And because you can see when you can see someone some sort of, and it can be a group, and you can call them military.
Good. Give yourself a tip. In China, what is the name of the military? Now raise your hand. In English, what is the name of the Chinese military? They have a special name. They have a special name. The Chinese military. The Chinese killing group. What are they called in English? If you walk down to Jordan Road, you can see them. Next to Jordan Road, right next to DGS, you can see them. What are they called? They have a barracks there. I'm just letting you know. PLA. Now, does anyone know what the P stands for?
People.
Good. People's what? What are they doing to the people? They're
Life.
oh, they take away life.
Leave. Home.
This is a long word. Liberation. Which means they're trying to free the people from living. So originally, when the Chinese people, the Communist Party, took power, they wanted to free the people from democracy. So in order to free them from democracy, they had to form what? What did they have to form? Now raise your hand. What's that A? Yes. I'll go John first. Give yourself a tick. Army. The Chinese military is called the People's Liberation Army. They wanted to free the people from democracy. So how did they do that? They formed an army. Aha, now there's only one government. The communist government in China. They control Hong Kong. Right? They're right next door. If you don't believe me that they control Hong Kong, you just walk down the street. They're there. Alright? Is this okay?
Where is it?
Go to Jordan Road. Alright? Go to Jordan Road, walk across the street. You know Gascoigne Road and Jordan Road. Right? You walk down Gascoigne Road and Jordan Road. Over here is where the PLA barracks are. You can see the soldiers there. Over here. You walk down Gascoigne Road. Here's Jordan Road. The PLA is right over here. It's hidden. So you don't want to know. Right? One more word. We have turnip cake. Military. Okay, let's do Aaron.
Favorite.
Famous.
Favorite.
Favorite. Favorite culture. Give yourself a tick.
And culture.
I can wait. So,
Culture.
how about permission?
Favorite culture. Why is this word important to learn? We're almost done. You're doing a good job. We're almost there.
Because this is my favorite.
Why is this word important to learn?
This is my favorite.
Andy, what word do you think we should choose? Culture. So we have, we'll include both of these. Favorite culture. Permission. Why do you think permission is important? Parents' permission. Yes, Eric.
Because we always need others' permission.
Whose permission? Parents.
Some teacher. Anyone.
To do what? Like what? When do you need your friend's permission? When do they need your... Borrow pens. Good. Alright? Boys and girls, quickly. We have 7 words. We must decide on 6. Alright? We have to get rid of 1.
No turning cake. No turning cake. No turning cake.
We've all given reasons why we should learn these words. We need 6. Who says organizations is okay? Fine. Good. Who says trustworthy is okay? Who says personality is not okay? Who says parents' permission is not okay?
Only permission.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Who says it's okay? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we have to try it again. Who wants this word? Raise your hand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, we'll take the word. Who wants favorite culture? 2, 4, 6. Okay, fine. Who doesn't want military? Finally, who wants turnip cake? I do. Who doesn't want turnip cake? We have to vote again. Who wants turnip cake? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, including me. Who doesn't want turnip cake? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think we'll keep turnip cake.
Yes.
Do you want 7 words or 6 words?
6.
Well, we have to get rid of one then.
Favorite culture. Favorite culture. Okay, let's get one of these. We need only 6. 7 is too much. Alright? Who wants to get rid of parents' permission? 1, 2, Get it out.
3, 4, 5. Okay. We only have 2 choices, this or this. Who wants to get rid of favorite culture?
Is it get it out or just
We're moving
take
it.
Move it.
We won't have to learn it from the quiz. No, I'm not the waiter. Okay. Fine. We'll get rid of parents' permission. Right. You are responsible for these 6 words on your quiz Friday. Make sure you know what they are. Okay. Finally.
I think that
Boys and girls, you're doing a great job. Excellent job. 3, be still. 2, be quiet. 1, eyes on me. What we're going to do now is, for the rest of the week, we're going to work on writing letters to pen pals. Why? Because right now, I'm in the process of trying to find another class, somewhere in Europe, I think, or maybe in South America, that we can become pen friends with. So we're going to write pen friend letters, and we're going to send them together to another class, another school in another country, and they will send us replies. Right? So we're going to spend the rest of I'm going to get a school. I'm going to get a class. Right? I'm looking for one right now. When I find one, I'll tell you where it is, who we're writing to. But right now, we want to determine what are we going to write. So, boys and girls, take this out, please. Eric, do me a favor, erase the board. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to read aloud. Quickly, Eric. Boys and girls, we're going to start reading, starting out. At the bottom of the first page, we begin reading, I help, no one else helps. You try very hard. Ready? We'll start with Keith. Starting out. How do we start writing a letter? So, what do you talk about with a pen pal? Keith, you may. Okay, so what are some more ideas? You can compare Edmund. You can compare the differences and similarities of a bellow. Good. The six. Good. Scrap. Salads. Wine. Thank you. Remember, Aaron, sometimes you
Remember, sometimes you and your pen pal won't have all the same interests.
good.
While you might be a fan of
Alter. Good.
music, snowboarding, and stick for it. Your new long-distance friend may be a vegetarian
Good.
who prefers video
Game.
games and soccer.
Thank you. Mandy. Ask. Differences. Maybe you could. Good. Good. Cherry, you and your pen pal might choose a. Have. That's how. Good. Die. Collapse. Madeline. Good. And thank you. Natalie, sometimes two pen pals.
Sometimes two pen pals speak different negative language. So their letter writing helps one or both of them learn the other person's language.
Thank you. If your pen pal is in a different country, Gary, explore.
What life is like for him or her. For example, many kids in
Zimbabwe
have never heard of things that are part of everyday life for Americans. Sex,
Share, salts,
butter,
co-found,
The U.S. Africa Children's Fellowship.
Good.
The organization that arranges the pen-pal relationship between the big academy and say dominates school.
Thank you, Stephanie. She says
That many of these children have never heard of electricity, TV, or even pizza. This might be hard to imagine, but consider
Zimbabwe.
Points of view. They may find it a bit strange that most Americans that don't know what is, and that's a food many of them eat all day and all the time.
Good. All right. You guys are going to be writing about something, right? You're going to be writing letters to people in some strange country that we do not know yet. You are going to make a pen frame, I guess. What are we going to write about? There are a lot of things here, right? There are a lot of tips in starting out. Starting out, yes. But what is the main thing that we want to share with them? Now raise your hand. What is the main thing that we're looking to share with them? We just read it in starting out. What do we want to share? Tommy! We want to share, what are we writing about in our letter? Let's go over there, John. We're going to be writing for our pen pal, but what do we write about in our letter? Alice?
We can share our family.
Our family. Okay. Give yourself a tip. Families here, right? Share our family life. Share our family life. Prudence, what else are we going to share? Huh? Okay, we're going to share our hobbies. We can share our family life. Our hobbies, Angus, what else can we share? Give yourself a tip.
The festivals.
Okay, here we go. Now we're starting to think. Give yourself a tip. Yes, now we can talk about family life, we can talk about hobbies, we can talk about festivals, Carrie, and Eric, then, yes?
Our personality and
Oh,
our different
give yourself a
culture.
tip. Personality,
Different culture.
family life, hobbies, what culture?
Different culture.
Living culture. Culture. Eric, Mandy, anything? What else can we write about here? School life. Give yourself a tip. Culture. It's part of school life, isn't it?
That's a new minor.
Yes. Habits. Hobbies. Habits. Like what kind of habits? Like Hong Kong people habits. Think about it. What are some things that Hong Kong people do that maybe foreigners don't do? Yes.
And when we do things, will be very quick and on this culture. Men will do done things right now or
Like one thing, I'm not sure if you want to share this, but it's like this. One cultural habit that I've noticed Hong Kong people do is this. Come on in. Here, we're going to walk through the door. Ready?
Good morning, Adrian.
I've noticed this, I was talking about it yesterday. What don't Hong Kong people do most of the time? Dexter.
Help people.
Help people do what? You want to what? When you go through a door and someone's behind you, what do you want to do? You don't want to close the door.
hold the door
Oh, yeah.
for
Huh?
hold the door for him and after he walk.
Yes, give yourself, you want to hold the door for each other. You know, I'm going to go on to the side because it's one of the strangest things. Be careful about that. One of the strangest things I've noticed about being in Hong Kong is people don't hold the door. In America, we hold the door. When someone is walking behind you, you keep the door open, then the person's like, oh, thank you. Then they hold the door for the next person. Well, it's not even saying thank you, it's just like holding the door. It's not, it's not even happening.
It's not someone such as holding the door. Maybe we don't know who he or she is. Just don't help her or let her do herself.
Yeah.
Someone else. Not everyone.
Okay, is there anything else we can write about in our letters? Different things. Talk about our personality, family life, hobbies, festivals, school life, habits, meals, food, festivals, habits, school life. Yes, Yo-Yo.
What are you happy or just now? What are you doing or
News. Give yourself a tip. Share what? Language. You can teach them Cantonese. I think that would be good.
So what are you learning?
I'm learning all kinds of things right now. Alright, the bell's going to ring. Here's the deal. I'm going to write the homework on the board. We're going to check it on Thursday. I hope you've written this down. This is very, very important. When the bell rings, you can leave. But I'm going to write the homework down. So there are a couple things that we can write about. Alright, 1, 2...